So we've repertorised our case. Now it makes sense to save the rubrics so that when the patient comes back, we can refer back to them. I know some people like printing off a document and put it in with the patient records, the written records. However, having them in on ISIS so that we can review next time means that if we want to go over those same rubrics again, perhaps adding one, removing one, then we don't have to continually keep starting from scratch. So I've got some rubrics here in clipboard 1. To save them, I just need to press the save the disk here, and you get into the folder where your cases will be saved. Now I could save this if I wanted to just as John Smith, and it won't let me do that because I've already done it. Let's change the date of birth. And that's now saved. If I look, I can see that I've got my 2 John Smith entries ready to open. However, I could also, if I'll need to add another rubric so it's not the same case, let's do that. John Smith's Broody now. Anyway, here we have our now amended case, and this time I'm going to save it. But I'm going to create a folder for John Smith. So all I did there was right-clicked in the field, New, and brought up folder here. Going to rename it John Smith. And this time I can save John Smith's record within the folder. This means that instead of having loads of files for one patient, they're all contained within one folder, and that makes it easier to access. Now, when the patient comes back, I just open and I go back to John Smith and open up that case, and here it is, ready to either amend or re-repertorise. Now, important point is that if I make a change to this and I just want to keep it under the same record, then I just press the save button. But if I want to amend it and save it as a new record, then I have to go File, Save As. Okay, and the only last thing I want to say about this is it's really crucial that you back this information up. Some people seem to think that when you make changes on ISIS that it somehow magically saves into the disk that's in your drawer, so that when you come to reload it, then it'll all be there. That obviously can't happen. The only thing that's in the drawer is the original program. So any changes we make, whether they're additions to rubrics, your own notes you've added, patient records as we just looked at, which are most important for most people because they're the only changes they make, it's really crucial that you back that information up, because if you need to reload at any time, then you won't have that information unless you've got it backed up on a separate file.